Okay, I'm going to help my little friend over there that has no idea what Turiya is, Turiyatita, that says, I stole it from Nityananda. Nityananda has an alien in him, and when he comes to her in dreams at night, that's Turiyatita. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, that's not Turiyatita. So I'm going to put in the description some things about what Nityananda was saying, that with Turiya, you get, thousands of powers. With Turiyatita, you get 10,000 powers, which is 100% bogus. Not in alignment with any text anywhere on the planet about Turiya and Turiyatita. Okay? So we have somebody over there that wants to call me a fake and, continues to try to, the best one was this cognitive dissonance. And if you listen to her video that she really knows what it is, you can listen to this next one and see just how far off she is, that Ramana says, do it where you're at. Even Nisargadatta. What does Nisargadatta say? With realization of the self, it's not necessary to act in a particular manner. That would be an indication of ignorance. But according to her, I should be in ignorance and change the way I look. And then that would be really spiritual. Okay? Okay? She says that, you just, put the thoughts in the back of your mind. Okay? That's all you need to do. And what's Nisargadatta say? Because that's who she wants to really put up. You have fragmented yourself, which is why thoughts harass you. And you can see thoughts are harassing her for years because this is an ongoing thing daily. Whatever I put up, she has to run back to her channel and put 4 or 5 nasty videos up. So constantly the mind is spinning and has been. He says, don't become a slave of your own thoughts. One who reaches the, what is this word? He says, thought-free, not thoughts repressed, not thoughts ignored, thought-free stage will not have to do anything for food or shelter. Everything will happen spontaneously without a sense of doership. Okay? She holds to this fact that he has said that as long as you have body, there will be thoughts. What he's talking to is as long as you are in the illusion of ego, you are connected to body, and there you will have thoughts. Okay? But with realization, Nisargadatta also says there will be no mind, no thoughts. Okay? That's Turiyatita. No thoughts, the thought-free stage. If you think I'm lying, read it for yourself. Read what Ramana says. Okay? So I'm going to put up some other videos, the URLs where I am addressing some of these things. What Ramana actually said about Kundalini, what he said about mind, thoughts, Turiya, Turiyatita, different talks I've given on it, okay? So Turiyatita, the liberated being, one in moksha, remains in the consciousness of Turiyatita. And what is that? It's the stilled mind, aka no mind, beyond thought, direct consciousness without occlusions. So what does that have to do with being some alien thing coming to somebody in dreams? And that's Turiya. That's Turiyatita. That's her idea of Turiya. Okay, Turiyatita. That I've stolen. Well, I guarantee I have not stolen that. And what I am saying is 180 degrees away from what she is expounding. Okay? Empty mind is called Turiyatita, being beyond the state of Turiya. Okay? There are, according to Hinduism, 4 states of being. There is Jagrat, which is wakefulness. There is Swapna, which is dream state. There is Sushupti, deep sleep, and Turiya, which is beyond deep sleep, consciousness. Okay. The Avadut Upanishad talks about this 4th state, the 5th state rather, which is Turiyatita. And Turiyatita is the stilled mind, empty mind. Ramana's favorite text, the Tripura Rahasya, will clearly outline the states of consciousness and what is genuine moksha, the liberated being's consciousness. Yes, it's the state of Turiyatita, empty mind, stilled mind. Okay? So this idea, Fakaka idea that she's got, that I couldn't be in Turiyatita because I'm speaking, okay? And I think she equates it with being in some sort of a state where you'd be sitting there drooling on yourself, okay? You are in a Nirvikalpa Sahaj Samadhi, ongoing, effortless, not sitting there in a meditation state. That's why they say you are meditating without meditating. You are in constant meditation because the mind is stilled. There are no more thoughts. You are in direct consciousness without occlusions. So this idea that she is putting out, she has absolutely no idea of what Turiyatita is. Okay? Bhagavan Sri Ramana often quoted from the Tripura Rahasya and considered it to be one of the greatest works explaining the traditional teachings of Advaita. Okay, you can get this text through Amazon, but it's not enough to read about it. Logical mind cannot get there by thinking about it nor parroting it. Or you could read the Tripura Upanishad and get a glimpse of the tantric path to wisdom, the path through Kundalini. Okay? There's also a writing that I have done, Why the Silence, Why Not Mind? Okay? There is a quote, those that speak do not know, and those that know do not speak. So what does that mean? There are those that have reached, that have tried to speak, but always must say there are not adequate words because you cannot describe that which is, or the constant, or God beyond form, or the source, the divine is. It's impossible. Many have tried, but it becomes a lesson in futility. Through trying, the great works, such as Vivek Chudamani, the Ashtavakra Gita came into being, or the Tripura Rahasya. Now the answer as to why it is impossible, because the word is thought, and word and thought are creation, and creation is duality. All words connotate form. Even those that state formless just give another quality to form. Mind and thought create the Maya realm of form and the transient. And that which is the constant is beyond all division and duality and form. So when you speak, Maya comes into existence. The moment you speak, you are separate from that which is. So now how to reach? That is why the silence, inner silence, why emotions and mind thought must stop. Only then will you go beyond the intellect. Only then can you reach the unreachable, only in the silence. When mind and thought stop, then you go beyond to that which is. You go beyond the transient to the constant. In silence, the world of Maya ends. In non-thought, then true knowledge is. In pure awareness, that which is reality is. To reach, you must be willing to drop the world of the transient that you have held so dear, the fear that you cease to exist is unfounded, for you will find that while that which is seen as personality ends, you are one in the lap of reality. You are what the transient world proceeds from. You are the essence of existence and beyond existence. Then if you desire personality form, go for it. You'll find that you have always been free. This is moksha, to finally understand that there is nothing you need freedom from, that it was and is all only a play of mind in the ever-changing transient realms of desire and experience, the dream state of Maya. Realization is beyond experience. Although experience is the closest word of duality to explain being in that divine is. Experience has a beginning and an end, and truth has no beginning nor end. Self has never been born nor has ever died. Although it sustains and gives life and meaning to form, the experience of form does not touch it. You are the perfection, untouched by any experience of form and Maya, just as you are untouched by your dreams at night. The you of self is untouched by the Maya realm of dream and mind. So go within to the silence, drop the thought, just observe, have no preconceptions, and just be. Those that know do not speak, for in speaking you call forth existence, and those that speak do not know that which is beyond conventional language and ideations of duality. For in speaking you have separated yourself into ego form and are separated from the pure awareness of now, beyond form and Maya. In the silence you are. You cannot know when you are in rational thought and mind processes. Stay in the silence beyond mind and thought. Once you reach, it is possible to stay in the silence. But be aware, if desire comes, you will once again drop into the mind and Maya. But you'll know it's only a game, so have no fear. Continue on dropping the illusions. Okay? So let's address a few other little things that the person that wants to troll and call me a fake all the time is doing. Okay? Her story changes with the wind. She'll go on her video and say, I don't have anything against you wearing makeup. You see, I've got lipstick, I've got this on, so why are you saying that? Well, maybe it's because the little video she put out that called me the whore of Babylon and a Jezebel because I wore red lipstick. That might have something to do with it, okay? But how conveniently she forgets that, okay, and spins it into something else, which will suit her purpose in the moment, okay? When she quotes Ramana, quotes Muji, Muji doesn't give up anything. Ramana says, do it with where you're at, with how you are. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. But in her mind, that's cognitive dissonance. I have a picture behind of Ramana, and I'm dressed like this. How dare I? Okay, how dare I? Okay? So her own words are, again, showing that the cognitive dissonance is just simply in her own mind. That when it comes to here, there's one thing. When it comes to what Ramana's saying, it's direct in alignment with what I'm doing. No difference in it. When she comes to Muji, okay, he doesn't give up anything, okay? You don't need to. Do it where you're at, okay? So this is, again, this two-sided thing that she's got going out there. Let's look at a couple more. When it's with Muji and meat eating, that he eats meats and he tells his people to eat meat, well, I don't know what he tells his people, but he's realized, so it's okay. And Ramana suggests being a vegetarian. When it comes to me, what does she say? That I tell my students to eat meat. I eat meat, therefore it's proof I cannot be enlightened. But you can't have it both ways, okay? Like I said, there's a reason I tell my students, if you have Kundalini awakening, if the energy gets too strong, you need to ground. The best way to ground is to have meat. Do I force my students to have meat? No. Do I force my students to be celibate? No. Okay? What I tell my students is, okay, when you are having sexual relations, where is your attention? It's externalized. It's on the body. It's on the form. Okay? That's why celibacy is the best methodology in going forward to realization. Okay? There's a vast difference in what's being said. Whereas Muji, again, cognitive dissonance, why does he make people sign a non-disclosure agreement when they go there? Because he knows he's doing something that he doesn't want to get out to the public. Okay? She's caught up on a picture that I had behind me 3 years ago. And because I mentioned Ramana, then I must be stuck back there too. Okay? No, what I am saying has to do with what's taking place now. When I say that Muji is having people, when I tell people what I am, you are, my students, don't bow down to me, don't pranam, okay? Because what I am, you are. The only difference is my eyes are opened and yours are not yet. What Muji does, okay? Oh, we're all the same. You're already that. Okay? But yet he encourages and allows them to continue to sing bhajans, put him on a platform, sing bhajans, and kiss his feet. She goes, no, that was years ago they kissed his feet. It's not. No, it's still going on. Okay? And if you were a guru which had integrity, you would say, stop. What I am, you are. So the one she wants to continue to follow, Nityananda, with her totally bogus idea of what Turiya and Turiyatita is, okay, that I somehow stole from Nityananda, okay, which is really laughable, okay, is totally bogus. Cognitive dissonance, I will repeat this one more time, was when Nityananda is setting himself up as a celibate, and yet here come these videos where he's cavorting with these actresses, okay? He has them all wearing robes and doing all these videos, and the children saying how wonderful it is, and meanwhile behind the scenes there is abuse going on with these children. Okay? That'll set up cognitive difference, okay? The fact that she continues to point out and call me a fake guru in every video she does, I don't care if she's reading from Nisargadatta or if she's in this split thing where 1 second she's condemning Nityananda and the next second she's got him on a platform again because she's in lust with him apparently. And that's how she's gotten this demon in there, which is attacking her sexually because of this lust that she has had going. Okay? So good luck with that. So apparently, one of my students saw she put up a video today and she took it down within a minute and a half later. She opened my video and said, oh, I look so ill. Wait, really? Yeah, no. Okay, no. Even she knew that was a bridge too far and took it down right away. Okay. She keeps playing this game. She's got 2 accounts. The minute a video comes up within the 10-15 minutes, unless she's doing something else, the 2 thumbs down will come down on it. Every single video that I do. Okay. And she says, it's not her, it's Nityananda's people are doing that just to cause a rift here. No. She'll actually go into one account, put a thumbs down, sign out, go to another account, come put a thumbs down again, and then go make a nasty video. Okay? It's not Nityananda that's making a nasty video. It's her. And she's been doing it for 7 years. She said she started it when she was in a mental breakdown. Well, then she must still be in a mental breakdown because it has not changed in 7 years. She's been doing this. And why does she do it? Because she can't accept the fact that I was telling the truth about Nityananda. That's it. And it skewed her whole thing. Her lust for him, now it's put cognitive dissonance in her mind and she cannot stand it. So the only way to get rid of that is to make me a fake, to make me a liar. And she said then she was going to take me down, whatever it took. She was going to ruin me and take me down because she was his #1 devotee. And she has not stopped her nonsense for 7 years. Okay? She's had her channel taken down twice because of copyright violations, okay? Because she puts my picture up and calls me a psychopath and all this other stuff she's been doing, okay? But she has 2 more things waiting in the wings to go immediately. The minute it's taken down, she starts another one, okay? So you tell me where she's beyond thought. No, thought, it just has to be put in the back of your mind and you just ignore it. That's not what any of them said. Not Ramana, not Nisargadatta. Okay? None of them. Okay? They all claim very clearly that Turiyatita, which is the 5th state, and what is Turiyatita? There are no thoughts, no mind. It is direct consciousness, clarity without obstruction. Okay? It's not gaining powers and coming in the middle of the night and telling you what you want to hear. That's not Turiyatita. No matter how much she wants to claim that it is. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here, and, good luck with that. She can proclaim and continue to flip-flop on everything. Call me whatever she wants to call me. Okay. Put out whatever nasty, filthy thing she wants to put out. Like I said, talk to my students, find out I wouldn't talk to them, they're in the sleep. Only if they wake up, they're in trauma bondage to her. I'm not going to talk to them. Of course, she hasn't asked any of my students what's going on. She just puts out whatever filth she can think of and project, as if it is some fact, as if she has been talking and has this direct knowledge from them. Okay? She says, my students have come to me and say, why are you talking about Nityananda? You're not giving us anything. Why don't you teach us something? Never happened, okay? So again, this is what a liar does. She's in her fantasy, making her projections, and it's all to make herself right. Because she's still apparently lusting after Nityananda. Okay? And again, That's why she's got this little demonic entity which is attacked. She says attacks her sexually. She used to say, this is another one. Oh, Nityananda was coming and having sex with her every night. But then he said he liked my body better, so he was going to go have sex with me. Yeah, no. Okay. No. So this is her mind of fantasy. This is her delusion, illusion, that she is continuing to promote, okay, as if it is some fact, okay? So again, you know, I wish her well, and I am going to say again, quit watching my videos, okay? You know, all of the springs, anybody can see. I make a video, she runs over and makes a nasty video. If I comment it, then it's I'm the one that's delusional. I'm the one that's following her. No, okay? Whatever I put up, she will run over there and make a nasty video, okay? And then point the finger here. And what she doesn't realize, everything she's pointing the finger here and claiming it's pointing back at her. Okay. So again, if you watch her videos, you will see her contradict herself in every video. She'll put it out for this and then contradict it with that. Okay. If I was a real, genuine teacher, I wouldn't be dressed like this. Okay, that's cognitive dissonance for my students. And yet, goes on to say, Ramana says, do it where you're at, how you are. So where is the cognitive dissonance? Is it here? And my students will tell you, I am genuine. I have never deviated from what's being said. I have never given one thing here and told them to do something opposite. Never. Never. Okay? So no matter what she tries to put out, how she tries to spin it to make herself right, she knows in her heart of hearts what she is doing is wrong. Okay? Because she keeps reading it out. A real guru would never do these things, and yet she does it constantly. In the same video where she's condemning those actions, it's what she's doing. And she wonders why she doesn't get students. Okay? And why I have now 9,000 subscribers. Because they know what I'm telling them is from honesty. Like I said, first thing my students learn is not about powers like Nityananda was trying to sell. It's not about you're already that and do whatever you're going to do, like Muji's trying to sell. Okay? It's about honesty. And these are some things she might want to consider. Living from honesty, which she says she never lies, has never ever lied. And 99.9% is a lie. Okay? Honesty, having some integrity. Live your life with transparency. Don't be doing things behind the scenes that you're hiding and then present one face here and another face there. And this is, again, what the fake gurus do. They have a stage persona, and then they have another persona behind the scenes. One little incident is when Nityananda is over there and he's this light and he's playing dress up and doing that. And when he came to the U.S., where was he at? Strip bars. Yeah, strip bars. Yeah, that's this one that was proclaiming that he was a celibate. Yeah, lusting after girls in strip bars. Okay. And Muji, which has sex with these girls, and then when they want a relationship, he throws them away and you're getting too close to me and I don't like it and go away. Oh, that's an enlightened being's actions. Yeah. On what planet? Okay. So this is, again, honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness, and simplicity. Okay? What you are, you are. What you say, you say. If you are honest and person of integrity, your things are not going to change. But if you are somebody that has exchanged the light for the dark, and you call the dark light and you call the light dark, like she says, when she looks at me, she sees a demon. Why? Because she's in the dark and she's got demons attached to her. Okay? So anybody of the light that is telling the truth, that is standing for integrity, she will try to besmirch and take them down in order to make herself right, because she has been following those that are not having ethics, not having morality, not living lives of transparency. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here, and good luck with your life, whatever it is, and whatever heinous, nasty, virulent things you want to put up. Because it's not going to change truth one iota. It's not going to change the consciousness here. It's not going to teach the real teachings, not going to change the teachings of Ramana or Nisargadatta or what is given here. Okay? None of your videos is going to do any of that. The only ones you will impress are those that want to go toward the lies, that want to put him on a pedestal or put somebody else on a pedestal that is living basically two lives. Okay? You might impress them. Okay? So good luck with that. They don't belong here anyway. So I'm going to leave this here. Be well, be safe, and I wish, again, that she would turn her life around, one last caveat that's out there. So now she says she gave up her family because of the spiritual path. And she knows that's 100% bogus lie. Yet again, another lie to hide the truth, which she revealed before. But now it's conveniently shifted into, I gave them up for the spiritual path. No, they take away the grandkids. They came and took it away. She has nothing to do with her family, because they will have nothing to do with her because of these actions that she continues to do. So don't sit there and try to make it seem that you left your family because of spiritual reasons. No, they left you because of all the craziness stuff that you've been doing and you continue to do. And I guarantee if they find your channel, do you think they will want to have anything to do with you when you continue in this type of behavior? That's why they left in the first place. Okay? Get real. I would like to really see you get your life back, to have some sort of a life. Because what was it a few videos ago? Oh, a minute my hip is healed and I get that operation, I'm going to go find me a man. I'm going to go find me somebody, because I don't have anybody in my life and I don't know if I want to live or die. I just don't have anybody. And remember that video? Okay? So you need to really, please, just get honest with yourself. Rather than continuing to put out these bogus videos where your whole thing is centered on me for 7 years. 7 years of this to try to make yourself right. Okay? 7 years of it. Because it's never going to make you right. My students are not leaving because they know what they have here. They know the changes in consciousness that are going on. And they could see you flip-flopping from one side to another side in all your bogus lies and things to try to cover up and smear and change it into something that it's not. Okay? Yeah, okay, I know this is hard to hear. You don't want to hear this. But really, seriously, start to get real with things and quit playing in this fantasy that you've got going. Go get back on your medication that you said you weaned yourself off of. Get back on your medication. Go back into therapy. Go get some help. Because you're sitting over there calling me a psychopath and then saying that Sam Venkin is making videos about you. You show that you're just being the narcissist, raging narcissist with paranoia. Because every one of my spiritual life messages, you take it as something against you and it has nothing to do with you. Okay? And you revolve your life around it, looking for anything I say that you can try to twist it into something that there's some sort of a war going on and I'm, smearing you, and none of that is true. Get some reality, please. Get some honesty, please. Get some integrity, please. Getting out there and saying 7 years ago you did these horrible, horrible, heinous things to me, and like it stopped, it never stopped, it's still going on. Okay? And ignore what you're doing now and say you've taken, that you've taken responsibility for your actions. Okay? And you want some apology from here? For what? Speaking the truth? For telling you the truth about what Nityananda was back then? Okay? So, I'm going to leave this here. Really, I do wish you well. I don't wish harm on anyone. I don't hate anyone. There is not possible to have that when one enters moksha, liberation. It's not possible. Doesn't mean that I don't see what's going on and I'm not going to address it. But there's a difference in running your life around jealousy and hate and trying to demean and trying to project and putting out lies, okay, to try to prove yourself right, and giving truth, and giving truth the way it is, okay.